Hey everyone, Autumchild here with another comments video. Hard to believe we're already into December, but I've got a nice little list from you guys again that I am very happy to read once more. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started. First one I've got on the list here is from Darku Nunuro. I never noticed that, but my comments always end with "seriously?" Strange. Autumn, this is the second video you uploaded since I've subscribed to your channel, and I am impressed with the attention you give to your subscribers. Not only that, but your comments around games are honest. You make your own opinion and don't care about other reviews. By the way, you expelled my name correctly. Yeah, I was raised to always look at the facts first and try to get an understanding of something you don't quite understand. So for me, I honestly like to do research in some of the games I'm interested in, and that includes something brand new as well. Which is why I'm very happy when you guys suggest games to me, because then I can look into them, see what they're like, and if I like them, hey, I'll play them. If not, well, I at least did the research to see what the game's like. And I like being honest with people, honestly. I feel it's not very polite to actually hide important information from those, which is why a lot of people get irritated when game companies don't release certain information until the last possible second. But honestly, if I want you guys to keep enjoying everything on my channel, I feel that I should address you. Like, we're only human, right? I feel it's nice to actually address those who watch your stuff, because not only does it make me happy to see you guys enjoying my work, it makes me happy to see you guys are enjoying everything. So that's just how I've always felt about everything. I'm hoping that you guys keep watching, because I really enjoy seeing what you guys think of everything. So, with that one answered, let's get on to the next one. This one here is from Yarnchi, Erin. Been a while since she's left a comment, but it's nice to see one. Let's see, what's this one? Congrats again on your triumph over school and pursuing your career goals, girl. So proud of you. Do you have a question though? Do you see your... Oh, I do have a question though. I need to learn to read. I can't read. Do you see yourself creating any female-oriented romance visual novels? Insert evil laughter here in all seriousness. What genres do you plan to make? Well, I know I'm still working on Eternal Nights, which I'm making into a platformer. I've ran into a few game development softwares, one of them that's free to use, such as the Unreal Engine. I think Unity's free to use as well, just to only until you actually publish your game. But Game Maker Studio has been catching my interest a lot. I've seen a couple games that have been made with it so far, and they run very nicely and very beautifully. And my friend Dario actually has been learning a bit about Game Maker Studio, so I'd definitely like to learn a few bits and pieces from him. Especially since when I make my platformer, I'm going to make hand-drawn animations for all the sprites. So instead of being like 16-bit, 64-bit kind of like that, I'm going to go with the hand-drawn route that kind of Shantae Half Genie Hero is taking with the 2.5D perspective for the stages. I'm hoping I can pull it off, but I still need to continue working. I want to at least get a tutorial made and see how that goes first. So like a little demo for you guys to try. Once I can actually get that going though, then I'll totally be set on making the actual game. And I'd love to get a bunch of voice actors to do some cutscene voice acting. Because, kind of like what the old PlayStation games did, I totally want to do animated cutscenes. I totally miss those! They were the best part about the PlayStation era, seeing animated cutscenes to your video games before you jumped right into the stage. Oh, I miss it. But I am not afraid of trying other types of genres as well, such as the visual novels you keep mentioning there, Erin. I actually have a friend who's working on a visual novel herself, so I know I could get some good tips from her. I'm just not very good at the romance stuff. I'd need someone to write some of that stuff for me. But yeah, I know for me, platformers have always been my thing, so I definitely want to try making my own platformer. Visual novels, can't even speak to save my life, would be a good start as well. And I've even thought of dabbling into RPGs, like the old style, kind of like turn-based. Action would be a neat one to tackle, but I think the programming for that would be a little tricky. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do. I want to make my own video game of Eternal Nights, but so far it's more or less I want to start small, so I'm working on a short animation for now. Still, was glad to read your comment, girl. Alright, so the next one I have here is from Madman Himes. Sorry, mucus stuck in my throat. Great job getting through college, Autumn, and I hope you had an okay time there. I can't wait to see what kind of games you make. It's comforting to know your videos will resume soon, and I'm already anticipating both how much you glitch and how well you play Freedom Planet after last time. It's a shame you can't get a 3DS capture device, but we understand that you aren't made of money. I always wondered, is there a game you always wanted to record for us but just couldn't because it was on the 3DS? This comment video was great as always. Keep up the great work! A lot of good questions in here. I'm really excited to start making video games as based on my last comment I just answered. And Freedom Planet, yeah, I definitely need to get to Mila's Adventure. They finally released it and I need to play it. Oh, I'm so looking forward to Freedom Planet 2. That trailer just got me so pumped! Anyways, oh, there are so many 3DS games I would love to play for you guys. Azure Striker Gunvolt 2, I definitely want to get to. If it releases on Steam, I will totally let's play it. I definitely have a couple Kirby games I've been really wanting to let's play for you guys. And what else do I have here that I thought would be a good one to play? I'm looking at my list right now of games I've got. Oh, Link to Between Worlds would be a good one too. And I know I've got a few digital games as well. I just can't remember exactly what ones I wanted to let's play, but I know there are a few I've been wanting to. Like the Kirby games, Kirby Triple Deluxe and Kirby Planet Robobot. I so badly want to let's play those ones. But I have to stick a camera in front of my 3DS or find a way to mod mine, which I don't really want to do because I like having my original equipment in working order. Though I have seen places that will build the capture devices that sell the 3DSs with them. It's like the same price as the cell phones outright, so I honestly can't afford it right now. But yeah, those are a few games I definitely want to let's play from the 3DS. If they ever release onto the Switch, hey, who knows? I doubt it though. Nintendo's pretty picky about what they want virtual and what they want left. Alright, so this next comment I've got here is on Corpse Party from James Rizal. I believe that's how his last name is pronounced. If not, let me know. I am sucky at pronunciations. Alright, here we are. One day my buddy and I are going to see if we can't tour some abandoned schools. Apparently there are a lot of them and people get super superstitious about them. I don't believe in the supernatural, so it would be more fun for me to see people's reactions while we look around. I hope he isn't as superstitious as most folks, or is he going to have a bad time? Hey, nice one to ya. You never know. Some people take superstitions very literally, others sometimes might even have a sense of spirits or something like that. I know every time I get a chill down my spine, I swear it's like someone else is in the room with me. But it really depends on the person. Well, hopefully you get a couple of laughs. Not mean ones though, because we don't want anyone getting hurt after all. But it'll be kind of neat to see the different perspective of an abandoned school at night after all. Who knows, maybe a corpse party might inspire some nerve-wracking situations? Anyways, I hope you guys go on a good and safe trek. That's actually a fun one to answer, kind of neat. Anyways, next comment I've got here is on one of my this one's on my Halloween speed drawing I did not too long ago. Another one from Dark Nunuro. Well, I mispronounced that time. I wish I could draw like you. Anyways, this is awesome. Hey, everyone starts somewhere. I know to a lot of people who have asked me how I got so good at my artwork, I've just said practice. Don't stop. Even if it looks bad, you can still improve on it. Just keep drawing. I go back and look at my old stuff all the time to show just how much I've improved. A good example of this is on my my DeviantArt page. If you guys go back to the very first page of that, you can see a lot of the stuff I started doing and how blocky it is. But the biggest thing, like, I hear this from artists all the time and I can fully agree with them now that I've taken this, life drawing. It teaches you the human anatomy so nicely that it really helps improve your skills. starts off with basic shapes, but it teaches you the bone structure, the muscle structure, the proportion structure, like how bodies can be in a C curve, an S curve. It's definitely inspirational. Even just reading some life drawing books, they teach you quite a bit, and it really helps improve your artwork. So, even if you feel that your art's not the best, keep going, because it'll improve as you keep drawing. You learn tips, you learn tricks, you learn from even other artists. It's just something that you can't really properly teach, but at the same time, it's a style you have to find for yourself. Alright, so with that helpful little bit of advice from that comment, next one here is on Tomba, from Elvin Mateo. Damn, you're good at navigating Phoenix Mountain. I thank you for that one. I know it took a while to figure it out, but once you've navigated it enough, it's really easy to figure out Phoenix Mountain. So, nice short simple comment there, and the next one here I have is from Dagger Grace. So I'm currently watching your old Freedom Planet Let's Play. Love it, by the way, though you'd like to know it's getting a sequel next year. Yes, actually. I follow the Freedom Planet forums because I was very interested in the Torque DLC, and same with the Spade. So when I heard that Freedom Planet was getting a sequel, I just watched the trailer right away. I was just hooked. I've seen what they're doing, I've seen the voice cast they got, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to show us soon. Definitely going to be a good game by the looks of it, and I really want to try. Anyways, next comment I've got here is on, Kuruzure. It's been a while since I've done that cover. Yeah, that was a cover. It wasn't even an English fan dub. This comment actually is from Plurina Rivera. OMG, where did you find the instrumental for this song? I want to sing it too. Believe it or not, I find a lot of my anime instrumentals or karaokes from a website called Gendo. G-E-N-D-O-U. And they have a lot of selection of songs. If you're looking for a certain anime opening or ending, it's there. If you're looking for some of the music that's played inside the animes, it's there. Some of the karaokes are there, not all of them, but some of them are. That's where I found Kuruzure's karaoke. And all you have to do is make an account. You can donate to help keep the site going if you want, but they have a huge list of music there you can pick from. And that's where I find a lot of my music. Because, let's be honest, iTunes charges way too much for some of the songs sometimes. Or, it's honestly, you buy the album because it's cheaper. Just a perspective. After all, we all have our own methods of getting the music, right? Sadly, some of them are technically called illegal, but hey, when the dollar keeps fluctuating and things keep getting more expensive, what can you do? It's the internet. It's media. You can't stop it. I do say support the original and purchase the songs if you can, but I totally understand where people are coming from. Anyways, let's move on to the next comment before I get too blabby here. Next one I have here is from the Tony Mike. I believe that's how it's pronounced. You guys know me, I can't pronounce anything properly. Did you ever watch Kirby Right Back At Ya? Back when it was on TV? I totally did. Back in 2000s, they were playing it on Foxbox before they changed it to 4Kids TV, and that theme song is still stuck in my head. It's such a shame they changed a lot when they localized it. I don't know what it is with Americans and changing minor things, because Kirby, yeah, it's a kids show, but it was a kids show in Japan as well. Heck, the ending theme song to the first season was teaching you how to draw Kirby and DDD in the song. But it was still a good one. Sorry, I had to move my microphone here. And I enjoyed watching it, that's for sure. Though, some of the voices were questionable. It was still entertaining as a kid, though. Anyways, moving on to the next comment here, from Mick4K6. Please create a special email address for your channel, for example, autumchildlp@gmail.com. That would really come in handy on occasions when a private comment or Steam key needs to be shared, especially since YouTube private messaging service moves around so often. They're currently found under the Creation Studio community messages. Yeah, I know they're there. And actually, believe it or not, the email I use for this channel is Autumchild. It's just autumchild@gmail.com, so if you guys did want to send me something, you know what email to use. I have like 3 other emails, so don't worry about it. It's kind of just my personal email, and where most people can send me stuff if they want. Just mention, hey, this is me from your YouTube channel, and I'd like to share this with you. That way I know who you are, and that way it doesn't end up in the spam folder, because Google is pretty good at doing that with my Gmail. Alright, so a few more left are here. Wow. I go deny this. Anyways, next one is from 90210 Manga. If you ever do go to an Advent after Vile? I think you meant Vent. Nice combination of Vent and Nail, though. Vent story in the future. Would you be doing the Japanese version of that also, or would you swap over to the English version? Well, since ZX Advent did end up with an English vocal cast, I might just stick with that, but I do like the Japanese voice cast for ZX Advent as well. It's kind of up in the air at the moment just because when it comes to ZX Advent, I am badly gonna need to practice that game. Holy cow. I forgot how challenging it was, especially because when I did play the Japanese game, the difficulties are called beginner mode and expert mode. Expert mode is our normal mode, so you can probably guess how that goes. But yeah, it's up in the air right now just because there are a few other games I want to play, but ZX Advent is kind of on the list. I'm just debating it right now. Alright, so with that answered, another one on Corpse Party from Fire'em. Been a while since I've heard from ya. Well, that was an awesome... Wow, I need to learn to read. Well, that was awesome, and by the way, any plans on doing Corpse Party at Book of Shadows or Blood Drive? See, I have seen a playthrough of Book of Shadows before, and I feel it's a very huge cop-out basing it off of one of the bad endings. They easily could have made it where their escape, like the true ending, was actually a nightmare and they're reliving the events again because the Sachiko curse would not let them go. That I think would have worked way better than basing it on bad ending number 8 in chapter 5. That's just me though. As for Blood Drive, I actually have no means of playing it. I don't have a PlayStation Vita, nor do I have the mods for it. I do want to get a Vita because a few good games have been coming out for it, especially since my friend Rio showed me an orange one I could get from Japan. Wow. So I'm waiting on that as well. Sadly, money is not in my favor, especially now that I have graduated college. It's like, no! Loans, why? But once I have them paid off and I feel I can start affording what I'd like, we'll see. Because I am interested in Blood Drive. It seems interesting. Though it is taking place after the Book of Shadows, which, honestly, they could have just easily had it take place after the first game, which I'm gonna believe it that way! Alright, let's not dawdle too much and get on to the next comment here. This one here is from John Shepard. Are you perhaps a fan of Mystical Ninja starring Goemon on the N64? It's in the same genre of hidden gems as this wonderful game, and this comment was left on Mischief Makers. I actually have heard of the Mystical Ninja starring Goemon. My friend, Blue IMO, actually did a Let's Play on it, and I think he recently redid it too. I highly encourage you guys to go watch his Let's Play of it. He does a way better job than I ever would. Plus, trying to find Mystical Ninja has always been tricky for me, though if I spot it in a pawn shop, I'll probably end up picking it up. Still, yes, Mystical Ninja starring Goemon is another hidden gem on the N64. Alright, next comment I've got here is from the Game Boy on Kirby. This is probably my most recent Kirby I'll be playing. Return to Dreamland. Anyways, the comment reads, I'll definitely be watching this Let's Play since it's a great game with a great commentator. Hey, glad to hear it! I'm so happy to be playing Return to Dreamland, especially on Expert extra. Too many words that mean the same thing! English, why do you have to be so convoluted and complicated? But yeah, and I plan on showing off the true arena as well, so you guys keep an eye out for that too once I get there. Alright, next one here is for Kirby as well from Shard. To quote Shaga on the Monster Flame, Yamato no Orochi! Sorry, just wanted to say that so much. Hey, no blames there! Yamato no Orochi is definitely a fun one to say, and I butchered that sentence completely because it's not Yamata, it's Yamato. I can speak good Japanese, I just need to learn to pay attention. Still, it's fun. Alright, oh, these next two comments are actually on Hyperlight Drifter. I'm glad to see a couple of these here. This first one here is from Andre Carvalho. I need to learn to read. Beautiful voice. Gives a soft touch to your playthroughs. I'll add you on Steam if you don't mind. Name's Ochu. By the way, you earned a sub. Keep it up. Hey, I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I have been told I do have a lovely voice, as shrilly as it can get, or as choppy or cracky. Especially when I'm nervous or embarrassed. Still, I'm very glad you guys will be enjoying Hyperlight Drifter. And the second comment on it, with it being our last one, was recent from Dark Nunuro. OMG, I wish I could play this game. Thanks for doing this series, Autumn. And I'm very glad you guys will be enjoying it. I look forward to continuing it on. I'm actually halfway there now? Yeah, as of this recording, I'm halfway through Hyperlight Drifter, though I hear there were a few changes made in an update, so I'm looking forward to seeing what those end up being. Well, that appears to be it. I'm very glad to see that people still enjoy these comments videos, because I really enjoy reading them out to you guys. So, until next time everyone, this is Autumchild. Later!